sorry about this.
Sorry about what? No, what did you tell them? Yahiro! What did you do?
You're arresting Shu?
It may not seem like it now, but your friend just did you a big favor.
No, Inori. Don't do it. But Shu, Guy said to leave it be.
I will feel guilty. I can't apologize for the world we live in. So, Shu, maybe you can answer this. Here's the clue. Close-fitting underwear, leggings, or tights. Primarily for women. 4 characters long. Any suggestions spring to mind?
I don't know. Why? He set me up. I'm so stupid. How could I be so stupid?
It's pantyhose! Well, hose for short. Nothing I hate more than leaving blank spots unfilled. And I've got a few blank spots that I could use your help filling in. I've prepared a nice little room for you to think in. It's a bit small, but you'll be comfortable enough. And you can take all the time you need to help me figure out this puzzle of ours.
What? What do you mean Shu got taken in by the GHQ? What did they want with him?
I was there and I could hardly believe it was happening, but the teacher confirmed that they arrested him. He didn't do anything wrong.
No kidding.
I know he didn't.
Run a search on it.
You arrested Dr. Oma's son?
Yes. I brought him in on suspected ties to funeral parlor.
Did I make the wrong call? Not if you're right. What's your impression so far?
Oh, he's guilty. Aside from the evidence, he's barely trying to hide his complicity. His buddy Yahiro is quite the shutterbug. Here we have Guy Tsutsugami, self-pronounced leader of funeral parlor. And here you are together. Now, what's a boy like you doing hanging out in the middle of a battle zone with a known terrorist?
Good question. You should be asking Guy that.
Look, Shu. It's no exaggeration to say that the food here is bad. Much worse than the school lunch line. And I can't imagine anyone would want to eat it for the rest of their life. I suggest you think about that before you say anything else. As you can see, he's trying to keep quiet. He's familiar enough with the group's leader to call him by his first name, but he doesn't display any of the ideological fixation characteristic of most terrorists. His involvement seems tangential at best. In short, it's odd.
Take a look at this and give me your analysis. It's a pirate feed simultaneously transmitted to multiple news portals 7 minutes ago.
A warning to GHQ. Funeral Parlor will raid your isolation factory number 4 tomorrow. You're welcome to try to stop us. But I can assure you that we will rescue our comrade.
My. You can't get more cocky than that. You know what, sir? I think I just had a bright idea. There have been some unexpected developments, so I think it's time to let you in on everything. Sorry about these elaborate precautions. We're in a heightened state of emergency right now, and we've had to double our security to protect a certain prisoner being held beneath that tower. However, I'll get into all of that later. It'll be easier to explain after I show you a few things first. This is our isolation ward. Our entire compound was initially built as a means to facilitate this one ward. It's also home to the reason Yahiro sold you out to us. Things aren't quite as black and white as they may seem. He's not a Normagene addict like you thought. He's a dealer. Sugar is the name he gives to his clients. He was inside the Roppongi blockade that day to sell drugs, not to buy them. It's dirty money, sure, but his motives are pure. Look down there, you'll understand.
What happened to these people? Are they... Yahiro! Who's the kid he's sitting with?
That's his younger brother, Jun. And the reason Yahiro ratted on you. Pretty shocking, huh? That's what happens when the apocalypse virus reaches stage 4. One of the most important roles of this facility is our effort to provide cutting-edge medical attention to these people who are accidentally infected or developed immunity to the vaccine. I doubt you've forgotten, but only 10 years have passed since the pandemic struck. That little time since the massive riot known as Lost Christmas broke out and this country unraveled. GHQ was the only organization to successfully develop a vaccine, and thanks to it, we managed to get the outbreak under control. Without that vaccine, I doubt the world would have recovered any real sense of order. So I can't forgive Funeral Parlor. Not when they carelessly disrupt the peace and stability we've desperately worked to create. And I can't wrap my head around you. You seem like a smart kid who cares about people. So why would you want to dismantle all of our goodwill?
Goodwill? Really? The stuff I saw wasn't goodwill.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
What am I saw innocent people killed right in front of me. By your men!
That was a hideout for unregistered citizens. People that refuse their regular inoculations. And it's basically a hotbed of infection.
Well, that still doesn't make it right to kill them!
You must know our soldiers were killed too. Far away from their families. Think they wanted to die protecting people who won't protect themselves?
Guy said we had to save the civilians. He said that what we did was for the greater good.
Is that what he said? Then explain this to me. Why is he trying to free a mass murderer? Kenji Kido, the man responsible for the Skytree bombing. Funeral Parlor has declared their intent to take him from us by force. Him, not you. Listen, Shu. This is some advice you should take to heart. When someone tells you to be selfless, you can bet it serves them. I want you to take this transmitter. The next time you're with Guy Tsutsugami, press the blue button 2 times, and then the red button once. It'll alert us to their location, and we'll move in before they can cause more harm. That's all I need you to do for us, Shu. We know about Inori Yuzuriha. Most people know her as a famous musician from the internet. It's a shame that she's become so ensnared in Guy's web of deception. If you refuse to help us, that'll leave me with no choice but to bring her in for questioning.
Why do I feel so cold? What's wrong with me, Funo? I don't understand. I wish Shu was here. Maybe he could tell me.
Come on. Your lawyer's here to see you.
You must be Shu. I'm pleased to meet you. Your mother hired me as your legal defense. I'm gonna do everything I can to get you out of here. Oh, you can call me Mason, by the way. God, let's get right down to business.
Right. Initiating mainframe hacking sequence.
They don't give much time for consultation, so we have to work fast.
I only need 3 minutes.
Do you feel ready to talk to me about what happened?
I've diverted their video feed. You're safe to start.
Good. Everyone stand by. I know this has been a harrowing experience, but it's almost over now. You just do your best to hang in there, and I'll have you out of here in no time at all. Talk about pathetic.
All right, I know. You think I'm stupid. Just tell me why the hell you've come here.
There's a certain someone being confined here that we need free. So we're gonna break him out.
You mean Kenji Kido? The murderer?
That's the one. Ogumo and the others are set to attack. Kido's in solitary. Once we're done in here, I need you to find him and immediately draw out his void. 30 seconds afterward, we'll move—
Quit assuming I'll do anything you want me to! I am not one of your followers!
What exactly did they tell you? Who was it? I'm guessing it was Galti?
Look, Guy. Why are you so determined to fight them? What's the point of it?
You really need to ask that question.
Answer me, damn it! Come on! Quit keeping me in the dark!
Attention all personnel. The system has been temporarily corrupted by an outside source. We are currently rebooting from a backup array. Please stand by.
Initiate the operation.
It's all yours!
It's go time.
Raise the shields! Move out the enclaves!
Alright, Aya, enemy units applaud! Roger that. I'm ready whenever you are, Shibungi.
You've got a good angle and the flight path is clear. Can you make it, Ayase?
Only one way to find out.
We don't have time for this. Decide. You can either move now, or you can lie down and go back to playing dead.
Shoo!
Inori?
Just hang on! I'm coming to get you out!
You mean, you're here?
I gave you an order to hold your position. What are you doing?
Guy, I can see her now. She's infiltrated the facility. She's downloaded the location of Shu's cell. It's pretty clear she's trying to rescue him.
She what? But I'm not in my cell.
I can't reach you. Shut up, repeat! The tower's defenses are in full blast!
Meeting is over. Get back to your cell.
What the heck?
Reckless idiot.
Heads up!
Hey, Sakumi. Pass me to Shibungi.
You got it!
I was starting to worry, Guy. We're all in position down here to send Ayase in for your escape.
Things haven't exactly gone as planned. I'm switching up our strategy. I'm bringing Kido in on my own.
That's too risky, Guy.
Go ahead and launch as planned, Ayase. Get in here and help Inori and Shu.
Roger. Shibungi, I'm heading in. Shu, Inori, just try to sit tight.
Hurry it up!
Guy, it looks like they're moving Kido.
Perfect timing. Send me his coordinates.
On the way.
I've secured the escapee. Request immediate clearance.
What the hell did you do to Inori?
What are you talking about?
You must have done something. She would never disobey Guy. You've messed up the whole operation. If something happens to Guy, you are on my shit list.
Major, we have a message from the head of Facility 4. He says that they can protect the facility. He's asked you not to interfere.
Fine by me. I'm gonna get some fresh air.
Yes, sir. They specifically asked you not to step in, though, sir.
Yes, I heard you the first time you said it. I'm only going to watch. Nothing wrong with that.
I promised that I'd protect you no matter what happens. So you just sleep tight, June.
Go run and hide for a second.
Kenji Kido. It's a gun.
Behind you!
What is this thing? I get it. Makes things weightless.
You see, don't you? Kenji Kido's void has the ability to manipulate gravity.
Like there's an endless supply of them!
Damn! There's too many!
You're outnumbered. Surrender.
Inori!
Hey, stop!
Inori, you're here. You came for me.
This is far more important than your life. It's beautiful.
Kito's fine. He's over there. I noticed. Ayase, collect him, please.
Oh, yes, sir.
What are you gonna do now? Come with us? Or try to make it on your own? I can decide for you if you can't. You can leave everything to me. Just know, if you do, I call the shots.
All right. I'm with you from now on.
Let's go.